Sunday motivation for you today. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. I am Karen Louise and I wanted to share a message with you today about, is love a drug? Love is a drug. Hi, it's good to see you. Love is a drug. And in a relationship, there is always someone that is the addict and there's someone that is the dealer. Because love feels so good, doesn't it? It feels like a drug. When you have love, you feel high, you feel happy, you feel good, you feel just beautiful. But then when you get into an unhealthy relationship, you have the dealer and then you have the addict. The dealer is in control and it gives love however it chooses. It gives love in abundance and the addict feels great and feels high and feels just beautiful. And then the dealer gives fewer and fewer doses. The addict just becomes in the hands, like in the mercy of the dealer. The addict is like, when will I get my next fix of love? When will I get the love that I desire and I need? And so it starts to do silly and crazy things. It gets jealous, it gets needy, it gets clingy. It becomes just in the hands of the dealer. And then the dealer kind of gets this power trip. It has this control. And that's how the dealer gets its love from the addict. It loves that feeling of control, that the addict needs love from him or from her. And so the dealer has this power and just gives love in just little rations, just little doses. And it's not enough for the addict. The thing is, the addict thinks that this is love and the dealer thinks that this is love. But this isn't love. This is fear. Love doesn't give sparingly. Love doesn't give in doses. Love gives in abundance. Love gives overflowing. There is no limit to love. There is not too much love or too little love. Love is just love. And the thing is, we are in relationships and we think it's love, but it is based on fear. Because when you give your heart in the hands of another and you think that love comes from another, that's when you become the addict. That's when you think that I need love from somebody else. But no one can give you love. You know the only person that can give you love? It's you! Yeah, you are the only freaking person that can give you that love to you. That love comes from the inside out. And when that love is overflowing, when that person tries to give you the little doses of love, you know your worth. And you don't accept that. You think, no, I deserve more. And you start to make better choices and choose better people in your life because you attract who you are inside. And we tolerate abuse from another because we tolerate the abuse from ourselves. And so when you have so much love for yourself, you actually start to tolerate less and go, no, I'm not putting up with that shit. No, you are not in control of the amount of dose that you get to give to me. Love is freaking abundant and you can live on that high every day. But you got to know that it doesn't come from another. The only person it comes from is you. Put the hands of that fix, of that high and that love, put it back in your hands. Take control. Own your power, because love is powerful. And when you have that power in your hands, you give love to yourself and you give love to another. And it's a healthy love. It doesn't become the drug addict and the dealer. I'm reading some of the message. Love yourself as love as you must. Yes, that's right. Love yourself as much as others and much more. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is love. I'm reading all of it. Love is a great topic, right? Does anyone have any questions for me today? I sometimes get very excited about the topic of love and go on a tangent, but I just felt really compelled to share with you this today because I've been hearing from a lot of my clients that they've become a victim to this type of drug addict and dealership relationship. Some people feel like they are in the mercy of the other person, the mercy of that woman that, am I going to get sex? Am I going to get love? Am I going to get affection? Am I going to get attention? Am I going to get what I desire and what I need? But that mentality, when you start thinking that, is that person going to give me those things that I need? It's when you know, okay, I'm now an addict. And I know that this fix is coming from someone else. It's not coming from me. And this is a time to reflect and go, okay, now how can I get the control back? How can I give myself this dose that I need? Because literally the dealing has power. It almost gets like this high from you needing them. And it loves it. And when you don't need them anymore, it starts to feel insecure and really dependent on that. It's like that's the drug for the dealer. It's dependent on you being dependent on them. And I'm sure we've been in relationships like that, where one has been more dependent on the other. But when you're in a healthy relationship, you have the dependence on yourself and you don't need the other to feel that validation. It's within you. When you notice that you're needing something from another, that's when you know, okay, I've got to change course. Choose a different thought. Do something different. Change course. Don't start giving to this addiction of this need for love, because it only goes in a downward spiral and you end up losing a lot of your life. And you think, wow, I'm so deprived of love, of attention, of affection, when really all of that comes from me. And when you start being this person, I tell you what, the people you attract, the friends you attract, when you're a certain way, you really attract those type of people. I know when I was brokenhearted and feeling empty and lonely, I just attracted lonely, empty people. And I would go out and I would drink and I surround myself more with lonely, empty people. And it felt good because I got validated. Yeah, we all feel the same. We all think the same. Until I started changing my thoughts and my attitude to love. Whoa, the people that have come into my life, the friends, the men, the people that have just been incredible. I am gaining so much wisdom and strength from other people's love, because I now know I'm on the right track, because I've changed my mindset. I've changed who I am, and now I'm attracting exactly who I am. It's a mirror. So if you're feeling that people are around you, or you're feeling a bit negative towards love and towards the idea of if love is even real, then that's what you're going to see. They're the people that are going to say the same thing as you. Yeah, love is real. Love is there. Love is out there for you. And the thing is, are you ready for it? That's the question. There is 100% chance of you meeting that right person. But the question is, are you ready for her? Anyway, I just sat on that. There is 100% chance of you meeting the right person, but the question is, are you ready for her? There are so much of us want that in our mind, but we're not ready for it in our heart because we haven't learned how to love ourselves. Thank you so much. This is my Sunday motivation for you today. I am Karen Louise, and I help men turn their breakups into breakthroughs. If you want to book a strategy call with me, please PM me, or there will be a link and you just click the link and we can have a chat. Because I have seen men turn their lives around from hitting rock bottom to then going, wow, I have now got hope in my life, and they attract the people that they want. So this is how I can help you, and this is how you can help yourself. Do something for you today. If it's just loving yourself a little more, if it's just realizing that you don't need to be in this abusive relationship, this emotional abusive relationship. Who is the addict? Who is the dealer? When you realize that, you can start taking some control back. Have your control.